What's up, everybody? It's your boy J. Drew Sheard. You tuned in to WRUG Media Group with my boy Tony from the D.
Hey, yo, Mike, check 1 2 1 2, man. It's definitely going down in a major way, man. I've been waiting all day to get on the line for this very special interview. It's dear to me because I'm straight from Detroit. I was raised on Finkel, right there by Grand River. And I know my big homie J. Drew, one of the hottest producers, singers, songwriters in the game, is straight from the D as well. So this is going to be epic. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you for having me, man.
Oh, yeah, man, it's definitely a blessing, man, to get you on the line. I've been following your work, man, you know, way back when. Just the whole Clark family in general. You know, I was blessed and fortunate enough to get a chance to know your grandmother, Dr. Mattie Moss Clark. I spent a lot of time with her before she passed away. I used to go over her house all the time. My grandmother was her caretaker before she passed. And I just, you know, I thank God for y'all family. Yeah, man, y'all family has been such a blessing, not only to gospel, but just the people in general. And some of the things I learned from her, you know, it kept me out of trouble. So I really thank God for that. But I want to talk about, man, your amazing career as a producer, man. You just over the last couple of years, I've seen you elevate so much. Let's just jump right into it. I ask all producers, what is that gumbo secret that kind of keeps you so fresh and relevant in the game?
Well, you know, it's hard to give away secrets, man. I can say that.
Yeah.
It's always hard to give away secrets, my little secrets. But, man, it's just, you know, it's really about really staying, you know, being a study of music, you know, a music student, you know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, constantly, you know, writing music and you know, her job that you're trying to, you know, succeed in, or, you know, if whatever inspires you. I think that, you know, it's just a matter of keeping your ear to the radio and what's hot and having a passion for giving the people what they want in terms of music, you know. And I think it's just more so about being really a student of music and really understanding your history of music and, you know, studying, you know, it's definitely as a producer, it's mostly about studying the sonics and everything. And, you know, it's just more deeper into music, you know, as to how I, you know, really approach music itself, man. But, yeah, I'm definitely a student of it, and I constantly spend a lot of hours, you know, putting the right music into myself, because I believe that your sound is a mixture of what you put into yourself. You know, it's just kind of a combination of everything that inspires you. That's kind of what, right, you know, where your sound comes from. But, you know, yeah, just, you know, being the study of music and just really, you know, dig into it and understanding, you know, the things that happens in music, you know.
Okay. Now let's talk about, you know, as a producer, you know, I do music myself as well. How is it when you create a beat? Like, is it hard sometimes to let that beat go for another artist, especially seeing how, you know, you do music yourself for your own self? Do you create a track and be like, man, I might want to keep that one for myself? Or?
Well, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm a part of this thing that's called the music business. You know, right. So, you know, I mean, before, you know, we all decided to enter into this business, we all accepted the fact that we're going to eventually have to sell some of our best work, you know what I'm saying? So I already accepted that, man. So as far as me having a hard time, you know, giving records, you know, to other people because I want to keep it for myself, I don't really run into that too much. Obviously, or I feel like that. If that's the case, then I feel like that about every song, man, because every song I really put my all into, and you know, I don't kind of have do, you know, songs, you know. So, you know, for the most part, man, it's all good. It's a business. It's a business at the end of the day. So I don't mind giving up, you know, my favorite tracks. So, you know, for other artists.
That's what's up. Now let's jump right into it. Talk about the Stellars. It's going to be huge again this year, back in Vegas. I know you're up for some big things this year. You've been definitely doing your thing on the producing side. So how does it feel, you know, you coming from such a great family to be able to step into kind of your own spotlight and kind of, you know, elevate yourself as a producer?
Yeah, man. It feels great, man. And major shout out to all the people that support me. I know everybody calls them fans, but I don't like to refer to them as fans. I refer to them as supporters, man. And shout out to everybody that voted me in. But it feels good, man. Like you said, going into my own, kind of creating my own lane. It's just I'm just humble and just blessed for the opportunity. Major shout out to Donald Lawrence and the legendary Donald Lawrence and Daniel Weatherspoon, who I also produced the record along with. That we got nominated for the producer of the year. So, but it's definitely a blessing, man. It's an honor, to still keep it in the family and still be able to, succeed, and have some great success off of it. So, it feels great.
Okay, that's what's up. So, if you can give any advice to an up and coming musician or producer that's really trying to break into the business, what words of encouragement would you kind of give them?
Well, yeah, definitely, man. I will definitely say, like I said before, become a student of music and really dig into the classic records, whether if it's gospel, whether if it's R&B, whether if it's hip-hop, really become a student of music, man. And last but not least, of course, put God before everything. I strongly believe that every opportunity that came towards my way, or every award that came towards my way was given to me by God, and by me praying, and praying and asking for things. So I would definitely say those probably my two major. I know it seems kind of simple, but those are like my two main strategies right there. Just praying and really becoming a student of music.
That's what's up, man. All the young people out there, all the musicians out there, you heard it first right here. You definitely need to become a student of music. I always say that. I actually enlisted in college and took music education because I just wanted to learn as much as I could about the music and the business and how certain things work and how certain things don't work. One more question before I get you out of here. Being a producer myself, analog or digital equipment?
I don't like to say I'm old school too much because I'm really not old. Like, I'm very young, so it might sound weird with me saying I'm old school, but I am old school when it comes to like that type of stuff. So I would prefer analog because analog is it comes out so clear. It's the tone is just so warm. Everything is just so right with analog. Where digital, it's just computerized. You can't always get the authentic sound out of digital. Don't get me wrong, digital is incredible, but I would personally prefer analog, and I still use the old school drum machines, MPCs and stuff. I still use that stuff. So I'm an analog. I'm always gonna prefer analog over anything.
That's what's up. Y'all heard it first right here, man. We got my big homie J. Drew Sheard coming straight out of my hometown, Detroit, Michigan. Man, congratulations on all your success. Sir. I really appreciate you, man, for getting on TV and showing the 365 side of gospel, because a lot of young people are afraid to join up with Christianity or come to church because they feel like they can't be themselves. But seeing cats like yourself reassures us that we can serve God and still be cool at the same time. So, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. It's definitely been a blessing to me.